this is Randy at ReportMaster Software. You know, we've gotten a lot of interest from our clients in the use of tablet computers with our software, ReportMaster. Now realize you don't have to go high-tech like that. If you just want to check off a form, hand it off to an assistant, and have someone else input it if you need a typed-up report or note, you can definitely do that. But a lot of guys are finding that tablets are a pretty workable way to go, and I just want to go a little bit more into that today. I'm going to show you something here. This is a tablet made by Toshiba, okay? And we're just going to look at a couple of features here. Like, first of all, let's just take a look at how it works. Here you have this screen which rotates away from the keyboard, and you can have it this way, or you can have it horizontally placed, kind of like a typical computer screen. Okay, you can actually decide which way you want it to be on the fly. Okay, and with this one, you know, you have a keyboard there if you want to use it just like a laptop. Now, let me show you another feature here. We're going to go to the handwriting part of it. Now, you're using the stylus, and you're just writing right on the screen, and it's turning it into print. Okay. In fact, each word is turned into a word, and you may have seen the last video that we did here, where I actually did that, and it's pretty easy to correct anything. But it's amazing how well the thing actually, the one I was trying out, was recognizing my fairly messy handwriting. Let's see. Let's take another look at. Let's go down here to taking notes. Now, here's a feature that allows you simply to draw and write and scribble, and this is where it's not being turned into print. Okay, and nice little feature. All right, and there are others, like it can have built-in voice recognition where it'll actually recognize what you're saying. Which I don't know that voice is necessarily the way to go, because with ReportMaster, you know, with voice you end up with typos that you've got to correct, whereas with ReportMaster you can just click on various things you've got in the system. But anyway, a lot of nice features. It's not that expensive. If you give us a call, we'll actually send you the link to take a look at this exact tablet. Now, just going into ReportMaster here, I'm actually going to go into a chart, and we're going to kind of talk about some of these features we've just looked at. Obviously, and if you've seen our demos, you know how ReportMaster works. I mean, you're just clicking with the mouse. Well, with the tablet, you're actually using the little pin type item right on the screen, and you touch it on the screen and it checks things, right? In the case of, in fact, our system was designed for use with a tablet, like right here. Here, now you could actually type a date in here. In fact, with a tablet, you could write it and it would accept it. But even better, you click this button, and you can just click on a date right on a calendar, right, which is faster than writing or dictating or anything. Okay, I'm now going to go to next screen, and here we have our subjective. I'm going to first hit the no change button. So last time he was an 8 on the pain scale for his neck. It was having a serious effect on his activities. Upper back was a 7, having some effect. He said he could walk a mile without pain. Let's say this time he's improved a bit. And again, you would just be clicking this with your tablet. In fact, let's make this one improved a lot. This one improved a bit. 6 on the pain scale here. Anyway, the point is, when it's all point and click like this, it's going to be faster than actually writing something. But let's say they tell you something in addition, like last time the patient said he could walk a mile without pain. Well, let's say you want to say now he can walk a mile and a half. Now with that tablet, I could put my cursor here, and I could actually now write and a half, and it would actually put it in there. Now, the fact that I'm on a regular computer, I'm just going to type and a half. But the point is, on the tablet, you have a lot of leeway with that handwriting recognition. You can put a cursor in one spot and put a few words in there if you want, or you can rewrite the whole thing. It's however you want to do it. Now I'm going to hit the drop down here and go down to the plan screen, and we're first going to hit the no change button here. And a couple things. Well, first of all, you probably know about auto codes with ReportMaster. Like, let's say you didn't want to say 3 times per week for 4 weeks. You wanted to say you're going to treat him 3 times per week for 2 weeks, and then 2 times per week for 2 weeks. Well, again, with that tablet, you could just write it in here, right? Or, you know, with the voice, you could voice it in. But why not just have an auto code that says it? So I hit the auto codes button, and here I have SOAP frequency 3222, which will put in the statement the patient will be seen 3 times per week for 2 weeks, and then 2 times per week for 2 weeks, followed by a progress evaluation. So if I hit insert code on that, it pops it in there, and it'll do that. In fact, I'm going to insert one other auto code at the end for it to sign off the doctor's name at the end of the note. And so the whole idea, obviously a tablet is simply a mechanism or a device to make it easy to use our system. You certainly don't have to have a tablet. Most of our clients don't, and some go in a fairly low-tech fashion, check a form off, have an assistant input it when they need it. But the objective is to end up with a note that took maybe 20 or 30 seconds to produce that is in fact complete, as you see here, written well, using the patient's name correctly, with all of the data that you want it to have, and signed off at the end, with your name. And you don't have to go high tech to do this, but if you want to, a tablet works quite well, and we'd be happy to tell you more about any of this. In fact, we could even send you the link if you want to take a look at that particular tablet that we're recommending. But just give us a call. The number here is 877-742-9215. We'd be happy to talk with you. In fact, we do free live demos all the time. And I know our system, if you need good documentation, our system really does outperform the others, and we prove it daily. So give us a call. It's 877-742-9215. We look forward to working with you, and thank you for watching.